Santa has time for them all. That's how that happens. A wonderful Christmas. It's every dream that you ever dreamed, waiting here for you. Imagine a wintry white wonderland, covered with every wish come true. Travelers are frazzled and shoppers are razzled, but somehow we're all dazzled still. The sights and the sounds of the season surround us. What a magnificent it's every dream that you've ever dreamed, waiting here for you. Imagine a wintry white wonderland, covered with every wish come true. It's gonna be spectacular. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be a wonderful, astonishing, dazzling, magnificent Christmas. The best Christmas ever. The best Christmas ever. The best Christmas ever.
If you look back at all your Christmases, I'll bet there are certain ones you remember. Maybe not because of some big present, but maybe because something happened. You know, like when the ice storm blew in and trapped you with your relatives for a week. Okay, so there are certain Christmases you'd probably like to forget. But this Christmas, this is one I want to remember. It wasn't anything I could have imagined, but it would change my heart forever.
Well, hello, Vivian, and hello, Alexander.
Hello, Carol. Ready for Christmas?
Not quite, but I'm working on it,
I've been ready for weeks.
just as I had imagined.
I'm positively bored. Nothing left to do now but paint pasta.
Paint pasta.
You must not have seen my Pinterest page. Alexandra and I have been painting Penne Rigate and arranging it into delightful bows on our gifts. Here, Alexander brought you your own package of organic pasta to try it. It's all the rage.
Thank you, Alexander. I will add that to my list of things to do with my kids before my mother gets here.
You don't have to thank me.
Right, because it's from Alexander.
Right! Merry Christmas, neighbor!
Merry Christmas, Vivian. Benjamin, Ava, we're going to decorate the tree together and sing Joy to the World together and make Christmas cookies together and paint pasta together.
Paint pasta?
For creative gift bows. It's all the rage.
I don't do crafts anymore, Mom.
Of course you do. You love crafts.
I could eat some pasta.
We're not eating pasta, we're painting pasta.
Then I could eat some cookies.
The cookies are for the neighbors.
The neighbors don't want cookies, remember, Mom? They want figgy pudding.
Oh, that's right. Now bring us some figgy pudding.
Mom!
Please don't sing.
Maybe some figgy pudding would fill you up for once, Benjamin. I could look for some recipes.
No, Mom, I'm good.
Figgy pudding sounds disgusting, and he prefers Ben, remember? Hey,
Well-
can I go to Ashley's?
No, you can't. And I prefer Benjamin. It sounds more special. Speaking of special, I've decided this is going to be our best Christmas ever. Because this is your very last Christmas with us, son.
Mom, I'll get a Christmas break in college.
True, but who knows if you'll be home or not. You might be meeting your girlfriend's parents or something.
He doesn't have a girlfriend, and who would want to go? Have you smelled his feet?
Hey! My feet smell like roses.
Please go to Ashley's house.
Encourage one another and build each other up.
We're not 5 anymore.
I know. Sad, isn't it? Christmas was so fun when you two were little. We would decorate and make cookies and light candles and read the Christmas story and sing Silent Night and your little eyes would dance with the magic of it all. You know, if I close my eyes, I can imagine anything I want. I can imagine my two sweet ones with the dancing eyes, full of wonder, my little darlings who still think their mother hung the moon. I imagine you scrambling into your room with your rosy cheeks and your happy expressions, all ready for the excitement of the season. You wish for presents and for snow, and I explain that snow is only one miraculous form of precipitation. Oh, it might be cold outside, but it doesn't matter because we're warm inside, all snuggled together like peas in a pod, wearing your silly Christmas hats and basking in the Christmas spirit of togetherness, drinking peppermint hot chocolate. You love me, and I love you, and Christmas is everything I ever imagined it could be. There's a day in December, covered in winter, wrapped in the brightest red and green, and the colder the weather, it seems even better with the cozy fire and romantic scenes. There's even more to this fantastic holiday, and without any one of them, it wouldn't be the same. Christmas isn't Christmas without candles and carols. Christmas isn't Christmas without stables and stars. These moments of magic bring heaven to us. Christmas isn't Christmas without love. Every minute together is a memory treasure. We can revisit through the years, and no matter the season, love is the reason. We can celebrate the fact that we're all here. As we decorate the tree and watch the gentle falling snow, there's a truth within our hearts that everybody knows. Christmas isn't Christmas without candles and carols. Christmas isn't Christmas without stables and stars. These moments of magic bring heaven to us. Christmas isn't Christmas without love. These moments of magic bring heaven to us. Christmas isn't Christmas without
Lights!
diamonds, darling.
Santa.
Hey, let's get a picture.
All right, everyone, gather close. Everyone smile big, smile big. Everybody say Christmas! Ah, that's great. Let's try one silly one.
How cute. Oh, that was
Can I please go to Ashley's house now?
good. Ava, don't you want to be here?
Are the cookies done yet?
I haven't made them yet.
Wait, I just saw them. Wait a second. Somebody ate them all. Thanks a lot, Ava.
Eat them, Benjamin. Mom hasn't even made them yet.
Whatever. I bet one of my friends has some cookies.
Oh, you guys, don't you remember the plate we used for cookies for Santa when you two were little?
Hey, Sam's mom just made some cookies. Can I go over there?
No, you can't. I want us to spend some time together doing Christmassy things. So put the screens away.
They're called bones, Mom.
This is very Christmassy, Mom. It's Ava's face on the Grinch's body.
Yeah, right now. Mom, make him delete it. Ben, give it to me. Oh, he's the worst brother ever.
You too. Honestly.
What is that all about?
What is this all about?
It's my ugly Christmas sweater. For the contest, I found it today at a thrift store on the way home.
I'm gonna close my eyes and imagine that
Us wearing matching sweaters?
you're not wearing that. Darn, didn't work.
You and your imagination.
Oh, your staff party is tonight.
You forgot?
Do we have to go? Can't we all just stay home and be together?
Not a chance, especially now that I found this baby. Close your eyes and imagine me holding the trophy for the best ugly Christmas sweater.
It's all yours.
Everybody needs a Christmas sweater.
Oh no, here we go.
Ugly Christmas sweaters are the best.
But are they, dear?
They're festive and they're neat and no outfit is complete without some Merry Christmas on your chest.
Of all the many holiday traditions, there is one that's a gift that keeps on
Do
giving.
tell.
A conversation starter that will never have a clone.
Half a match of something old. Could be a reindeer made of glitter.
Or a tree with lights that blink.
You're never dressed so well as when your torso says Noel. Everybody needs a Christmas sweater. Christmas sweater. Ugly Christmas sweaters are the best. They are the best. They're festive and they're neat and no outfit is complete without some Merry Christmas on your chest. Ho, ho, ho.
My dad had one that sent dressed like Elvis, with cotton balls and sleeves made out of velvet.
Thank you very much.
I saw one with pigeons that were dressed like little elves.
And I had one that used to play the tune to Silver.
Everybody needs a Christmas sweater, and ugly Christmas sweaters are the best. They're festive and they're neat, and no outfit is complete without some Merry Christmas on your chest. There's nothing better. There's nothing better. Thrift store sweater. Thrift store sweater. Be dazzled and be glamour just for you. Just for you. Any kind of thing you can imagine can be made with yarn and tinsel and some glue. Everybody needs a Christmas sweater.
I'm still not gonna wear one.
Ugly Christmas sweaters are the best.
Go right ahead, dear.
They're festive and they're neat and no outfit is complete without some Merry Christmas on your chest. They're festive and they're neat and no outfit is complete without some Merry Christmas on your chest. Oh, ugly Christmas sweaters are the best. They are the best. Check out my sweater. Pretty cool, huh?
Cool is not the word I would use.
Aw.
Mom, can I please go to Ashley's house now?
Ask your father.
Dad, can I go to Ashley's house?
Sure, honey.
No, Ava, you can't.
You told me to ask Dad.
You still can't read my mind?
I'm getting close.
Grandma will be here soon and we haven't finished decorating or hung the stockings or made cookies or painted pasta.
Honey, your mother is not going to care. She wears sweaters like this when there isn't a contest. Painted? Pasta?
So I can go.
Yes, she will care. People like us who love Christmas have expectations.
Well, you know what they call the distance between expectations and reality.
What?
Disappointment.
Mom, are the cookies done yet?
Just watch.
No, Benjamin. The cookies are not done yet.
I could totally taste them in my mind.
See? Disappointment.
Can I drive over to Sam's house?
No. Your mother wants us to paint pasta before your grandmother gets here.
It's fine.
Wait, I'm confused.
Your father is trying to read my mind.
Okay, cool. Then I'll go over to Samson.
And I can go to Ashley's?
Yes, but let your father drive you and wear your coat. It's freezing out there.
Mom, I'm a good driver.
He is a good driver.
And I'll drop Ava off at Ashley's.
All right, but be careful on our hill. It's steep.
I know. You tell me this every time, Mom. Bye.
They left without their coats. Did you see that?
They have to learn on their own, honey.
Well, I don't like it. And this is not how I imagined our days leading up to Christmas.
Then why'd you let them leave?
If somebody doesn't want to be at home, I don't want to force them.
In that case, do you mind if I...
You have somewhere better to be too?
Actually, I need to do a little shopping for someone special.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, I think I'll get my boss one of them classy umbrellas.
Well, Merry Christmas to me. Huh. Let's see. What's in here? Got Brian, Benjamin, and Ava's stocking. Oh, where's mine? It's got to be in here somewhere, unless somebody just threw it away, which would not surprise me. Oh, look! Here it is. Oh, it's wrapped around something. Oh, the manger. I forgot all about you. I used to love my manger. What was I, 5 when Daddy made it for me? If I close my eyes, I can picture it in my mind. My daddy was quite the artist. I loved every detail of my little manger. And if I stared at it long enough, my imagination would take me straight to Bethlehem and I could see everything. The star with its bright beams, and the shepherds with their stinky robes, and the one shepherd who was so happy he clicks his heels. Bethlehem with its dusty streets, Joseph with his kind eyes and rough hands, Mary with her smiling face, baby Jesus with his soft skin. It was as if God had written the story just for me, had sent his son Jesus to earth just for me. But that was a very long time ago. I could never have imagined life would become what it has become. Maybe dreams are only fairy tales, but never do come true for anyone. Sometimes my head's just dizzy from being busier than busy, trying really hard to still believe what a manger has to do with me. The story is amazing about shepherds, stars, and hay. But that was just so very long ago. And a baby in a stable still mean anything today? Or is Christmas now just more about the lights, the gifts, the snow? Days like this, it's really hard to see what a manger has to do with me. Oh, I want it for my children, so magical, the mystery of it all. So I'll hang stockings from the mantle, put lights upon the tree and deck the halls. I'll find every reason just to celebrate the season, even though my heart
future has to do with me. Mom, how far are you?
Just past the drugstore. You know the one where they sell those classy umbrellas?
Great. You've made good time.
I do not like driving in this weather, so I'm just crawling along. And I told Mr. Siri to call you, so don't worry. I'm talking to you hands free.
Siri? You know about Siri?
Oh yes, he's a dear. I talk to him all the time.
He? I thought Siri was a she.
Well, not on my phone. He's a very nice Australian man. I can ask him anything, and he listens so much more attentively than your father ever did. He's so responsive and encouraging.
I can imagine.
So what's wrong?
Nothing.
I have known you your whole life, and I know better. What's wrong?
Okay, well, it's just this is not how I pictured Christmas this year. I wanted everyone to be at home, snuggling on the couch and singing Christmas songs and decorating. But nobody's home, and I feel like I don't matter to anyone anymore.
Oh, the plight of the mother of teenagers. I'll bet they're both at a friend's house.
How did you know?
You were a teenager once.
Oh, right. How did you ever survive?
You will survive. I'll be there in a few minutes to give you a hug.
I need one. I'll see you soon. Bye. Wow, that was fast. Hello, Vivian. Come in.
Ooh, it was absolutely frigid out there. Alexander was about to freeze his little ears off.
Well, then what is he doing out in it?
He wants to bring you some of his decadent macaroons made from scratch just this afternoon.
Well, Benjamin will be thrilled. He is always foraging for food.
I don't know how you do it, Carol, keeping up with all those children of yours.
I only have two.
Right? They bring in a lot of germs, don't they?
I suppose, but I love them.
Germs?
No, I love my children, just like you love Alexander.
Well, Alexander needs me.
Well, he is lucky to have you. Thanks for the cookies, Vivian.
Macaroons, dear, and they weren't from me.
Thank you for the macaroons, Alexander.
We'll stop by later to see how the pasta gift bows are coming along.
Oh, yes, right. Okay, well, thank you, Vivian. See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye. Mom, you've made it. Come in.
Barely. I slid in on 2 wheels. The roads are getting so very slick.
Oh, well, then I better get Brian and the kids home. Benjamin is at Sam's, and he has to pick up Ava and Ashley's on his way, so I'll give him a call.
Text him.
Right. Teenagers don't answer phone calls. What was I thinking?
Oh, I bumped into your neighbor on my way in.
Yes, she brought us some cookies. Ben will be happy.
That boy never met a cookie he didn't like. Oh, I'll just put my things over here. Just think, one day soon, you'll be able to turn Ben and Ava's rooms into guest rooms.
Thanks for the reminder.
Oh, an empty house is an adjustment, but you'll do just fine.
I don't know. I don't like this feeling of not being needed. I mean, I have my work, and that's great, but here at home, I just don't feel very special. You know, even my name doesn't sound very special. Carol. You can yawn while you say it. Carol. Why didn't you name me something exciting like Misty or Amanda?
Come closer. you, Carol?
I have no idea.
Because when I looked into your eyes for the very first time, I felt joy. Deep down, chills all over joy. The name Carol means joyous song. And that's exactly what you were. You were God's special gift, just for me.
Must have made it even harder to let me go when I grew up.
I've had to remind myself that God gives us gifts for a season, especially after your daddy died. But there's one special gift that God gave, not just for a season, but forever. Slowly the stars came into view as the sun hid its light, and the glow of the silvery moon made the sky come alive, and the gentle breeze began to sweep across the open fields. But what made this night so special makes the world special still.
There in a stable covered with hay and an old cattle stall, worn and weathered by all the years, doesn't need it at all. But as angels sang to the newborn babe, and shepherds humbly knelt, what made the manger special was the King that it held. Special, special, the touch of a Savior, the ordinary set apart for so much more. Special, made by the hands that hung on moon and stars, and the gift He gave at Christmas tells you just how special you are.
And as the years have come and gone, still this joy has remained. Though there's grief and darkness down here, it's the reason He came. So let's not forget our hopes in Him when shadows start to fall. 'Cause what makes each Christmas special is His gift to us all. Just how special you are. Just how special you are. Just how special you are.
Thanks, Mom. I'm glad you're here.
You were a gift to me then, and you still are. Do you know I still have a photo of you in my purse? When you were just a little girl.
Yeah? I like to remember Benjamin and Ava when they were little too.
They sure were precious.
When I don't like them as teenagers, I can close my eyes and imagine them anytime I want.
Oh, honey, that's really sweet. Our imaginations are a vivid thing, aren't they? But you can't live in the past.
Oh, but I can if I want to. The past seems so much better than the present. Don't you wish you could bring Daddy back?
Well, of course, but the reality is I can't.
Wait, let me see that picture. Am I wearing an ugly Christmas sweater?
It was not ugly. It was gorgeous. It was adorable. Recently found a similar one at a thrift store.
Mom, you did not.
I did. I bought it for myself.
No way.
Who would want to get rid of this beauty?
I can only imagine. No text back yet. Do you know how much I hate our hill in the winter?
No, but I could ask Mr. Siri. Hi, Siri.
Hello, woman who gets more beautiful with age.
See how encouraging he is? Siri, how much does my daughter hate Concord Pass in the winter?
He can't read my mind, Mom.
Ah, but I'm getting close. You were just missing me, right?
Right.
Hey, Rose, welcome. Nice sweater.
Merry Christmas.
Honey, the roads are icing over out there. They called off my work party.
Oh, good.
Ben and Ava not home yet?
No.
Did you try texting them?
Yes. I told you Benjamin shouldn't be out driving in this.
I'll try texting Sam's dad and see if he's left yet.
Ugh, I hate having teenagers. It's like putting your heart in the middle of a dance floor and just hoping nobody steps on it. You know, if Benjamin were still 4, he couldn't drive.
And if he was 4, he'd be throwing temper tantrums. I prefer teenagers.
Well, I don't. Everything is out of my control and I don't like it.
There's only one person having a temper tantrum here. One kid.
Sounds like someone could use a timeout.
Hey, Ben?
Dad, hey.
Ben, are you okay? The roads are sheet ice out there.
Yeah, tell me about it. We slid off Concord Pass and we're stuck in a ditch. We can't get out. I got Ava with me.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Where are you exactly?
In front of the old farmhouse.
I know right where that is. Stay there. I'll come get you in the Jeep.
Don't worry, we couldn't go anywhere if we tried.
You're giving me blankets.
Right.
You're thinking I might be cold.
Close.
See? I am getting close.
Be careful, honey.
I'll do my best.
Lord, please protect my kids. I tried to tell them not to go, and I didn't want Benjamin out driving in this. And if nothing of this would have happened if they just stayed home where they were supposed to be.
I wonder how Mary felt about watching her baby grow up.
What?
Well, Mary was just a mama, like you, like me. Sure, she was the mother of God, but she didn't know the future. She didn't know that her son would only be given 33 years, that he would be so loved and so hated by so many. She had to watch him die to save her soul and live again to give her hope. Mary couldn't live in the past, and she couldn't stop the future. All she could do was be in the present and hold her baby.
It must have been joy, like no joy had ever been. It must have been peace, just gazing down at him. No feeling before this had ever been greater to cradle a child. To hold
have, dear. That's where trust comes in.
Yeah, well, trust is not my spiritual gift.
Well, I don't think it's easy for any of us. I don't even think it was easy for Mary. Imagine her having to accept that there was no room in the inn.
I would not have stood for that.
And she had God's son. Think about the responsibility she must have felt to protect him.
Right. She never would have let him drive on icy roads.
Remember that one time where she and Joseph were in Jerusalem and they left Jesus behind?
Right? She had to pray, "Dear God, I am so sorry that I lost your son."
Oh, yeah, but I imagine it was very scary for Mary. She must have been very frightened, knowing that her son was missing. I think every time fear crept in, Mary just had to choose to let go and trust the one that she knew was writing the story. You know, honey, any minute, Ben and Ava are going to come walking right through that door.
Yeah, hopefully.
They will. And when they do, they're going to need their mama to be here.
I am here.
No, all here. Not pretending to live in the past, that the kids were little again, but all here, living in the present. They may not need their mommy, but they still need their mama.
What are you saying?
I am saying that at some point, you have to choose to let go of the little Benjamin and little Ava in your mind. And you have to accept Ben and Ava for who they are today.
No, my imagination isn't hurting anybody, Mom.
Well, just think about it.
I found these two poor frozen vagabonds on the side of the road and rescued them.
Oh, I will take them. Hi, honey. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, big guy. Ooh, you've gotten tall. I heard you had quite the adventure.
More like a nightmare.
Did you bring food?
Oh, only your favorites. And I heard that your neighbor brought over some cookies.
I love Christmas.
Me too. It means I get to be here with all of you.
Christmas comes but once a year, as seasons go. There's one so dear, making special moments count, closing our year. Christmas comes but once a year. Christmas comes to you and me, and all the world is sure to be lit with strands of twinkling lights of peace and harmony. Christmas comes to you and me. The shepherds saw the awesome sight as hopes and dreams to earth grew near, and love came shining bright.
In that moment, I realized I stood precariously on the edge of missing it, of missing this entire Christmas because my expectations and my reality didn't match. I suddenly saw Ben and Ava for who they were, young adults who still needed their mom. They didn't need a mom who lived in the past, but one who lived in the present, who could be there for them this Christmas, tonight, right now, and I knew what I had to do.
And all too soon it did.
You okay?
Yeah,
Glad you made it home.
me too. It was kind of scary.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for sending my coat and the blanket with Dad. It was freezing.
Sure. How was your visit with Ashley?
It was fine.
Yeah? Good.
Actually, she's having a hard time. This is her first Christmas without her dad.
Oh, that's right.
I just wanted to let her know that she wasn't alone.
It's very kind of you. I love you, honey. Very proud of you. I'm glad you made it home safe.
Me too.
Hey, Mom. Is dinner almost ready?
Soon, Ben.
Hey, Mom called me Ben.
Hey, honey, if you're so hungry, why don't you come help me with dinner? You too, Ava. Come on.
You rock, Grandma.
That's new. So, what you thinking about?
Yes.
You're thinking I look like your Romeo in this sweater.
How did you know? Actually, I was just thinking about how close I came to missing this.
Missing what?
Being here with you and the kids. All here.
But where else would you be?
Lost in my imagination, I guess.
Oh.
Sometimes I don't like the present, and the future scares me. What if our kids make dangerous choices?
They will. I did. You did. You married me, remember?
I remember. I guess I just don't feel very confident parenting these days. I used to think I had all the answers. Now I just have a lot of questions.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have very many answers these days either, honey. All we can really do is trust the one who is the answer. We were young, maybe just a little bit naive about all that life and love's supposed to be. Back then it was so easy to believe, though we've both changed, one thing remains. Jesus is still the answer to what we're facing now. Jesus is still the answer to every fear and doubt, for all the questions of the world and whatever comes against us. Jesus is still the answer.
Time goes by faster than I thought it would. There's a woman where a little girl once stood. But I've looked through all the seasons, God's still good. Now standing here, it's all so clear. Jesus is still the answer to what we're facing now. Jesus is still the answer to every fear and doubt, all the questions of the world and whatever comes against us. Jesus is still the answer. now and then, when I'm treading water between my expectations and my reality, and suddenly I am drowning in disappointment. Did I tell you I expected this to be our best Christmas ever?
Still can be. Nothing can change the story of Christmas.
Came upon the midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their hearts of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's oh gracious peace. The world in solemn stillness heard, to hear the angels sing. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration when Quirinius was governor of Syria, and all went to be registered, each to his own town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with his wife, with Mary, who his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flocks by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone round them, and they were filled with great fear. And the angel said to them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For unto you this day is born in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign for you. You will find the babe wrapped in swaddling cloths and lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among those with whom he is pleased. When the angels went away from them into heaven, the shepherds said one to another, Let's go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord hath made known to us. And they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in a manger. And when they saw it, they made known the sayings that had been told them concerning this child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds had told them. But Mary treasured up all these things, pondering them in her heart. And the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had seen and heard, as it had been told them.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
I hate to break up this lovely time, but do you think dinner's almost ready?
It might be. Let's go check.
It never ends. He's just bottomless. Oh, man. We just read the Christmas story together as a family and sang carols together. Can you believe it?
No, for once, my expectations and my reality were one and the same. When does that ever happen?
In your world, I'm guessing very rarely.
You're right. Being a woman of great expectations creates anxiety.
For you and me.
So, when I'm feeling anxious, I promise I won't live in the past. You know, picturing Benjamin and Ava are still my little pumpkins. But think I could live in the future, just every once in a while?
What are you thinking? Wait, I think I know. You're thinking of grandchildren?
Look at you! You actually read my mind! Alright, so just picture it. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Ben and Ava are all grown up, and they've come to visit us at Christmas with their families. And they've brought our grandbabies! Oh, honey! Look at those sweet little faces!
Wait, what? No, oh, honey, no. We can't just jump ahead like that. You and your imagination. Now you close your eyes with me. Close them. Now just picture it. You and I, two people who love each other, are sitting here at Christmas about to have a delicious dinner with your mother and our two teenagers, who are great kids.
I like it.
I imagined it for someone special.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Oh. Now that had better not be the you of the future knocking on our front door. Oh!
Well, hello, Vivian. Come on in.
Thank you. Alexander and I just slid by to see how the pasta painting is coming along.
The pasta is ready.
The organic penne rigate that was sitting on the counter?
That's the one, dear. Smells delicious.
Oh, Vivian, I am so sorry. But it looks like the pasta painting's gonna have to wait until next year.
Well, in that case, I suppose I could risk the germs and accept an invitation to dinner.
Don't you mean Alexander will accept an invitation?
No, silly. He's just a dog.
Bells are ringing, children are singing, everyone is smiling. A chill in the air, joy we share, everywhere we go. There is laughter, and season bright.
Oh, I wish it lasts for just one day.
About 365.
Grandma's wrapping, Daddy is napping, Mom is still out shopping.
I'm right here.
There's no school till January comes.
Huddle close, can you feel it? The season is coming alive.
I wish it could last more than just one day.
About 365.
If every day was a holiday, drinking candlelight. If the sun could last here all year long, and Christmas Day every night. There'd be children spying for reindeer flying through the starry skies. Oh, I wish it could last more than just one day. Oh, Christmas could last more than just one day. About 360. About 360. About 365.
That was the year I learned to let go of the past, let God handle the future, and just live in the present. As it turns out, that really was a big present. And with a little help from an ice storm, Christmas was better than I could have ever imagined. In fact, it was the best Christmas ever.
Every dream that you ever dreamed, waiting here for you. Imagine